How's it going, guys? Rhino here. You may be wondering why I'm sitting in front of the fireplace right now. I thought it'd be kind of cool to make a video with a little bit of fire in the background, but the second part of that is it's freezing cold in my house. I don't really want to turn up the heat, so I created natural heat, sort of. I mean, you know, one of those fake fireplaces, so it costs money, but not as much, and it just heats me right here. So I thought it might be kind of a cool video, but what we're talking about in this video is actually a comment that I did not receive. It was on one of Thunderfoot's videos, I believe. I could be wrong on that, and I apologize for not making sure of that. That is something I should have done, but I'm almost certain it's one of Thunderfoot's videos about rape culture or rape or something along those lines. And so it's a long comment. I'm gonna have it appear on the screen, and I also have it printed out so I can read it. It's a rather long comment, and then we're going to we're not gonna break down the comment because there's not too much that can be broken down about what's said. We're actually going to talk about what the comment entails. That's the best way to put it. So here's what the comment says. And by the way, I'm including this YouTuber because I'm including the name on this because the guy posted this. This has, as you can see, a lot of thumbs up. So this guy really doesn't care if his name is seen. I'm not calling this guy out. I don't even know if this guy makes videos or not. This is just a comment that he posted, and so you guys will be able to see who actually made this comment. So Transdemic Singer said, "Over the course of my childhood, I was falsely accused of rape by two different girls. One when I was 15 and the other when I was 17. The first girl was a girl that was overweight and everyone made fun of her, but I decided I'd invite her to hang out and see if I liked her. After some flirting and talking, I quickly realized I didn't like her. Her mom came over to pick her up, and that was the last I seen of her." Sorry, the grammar on this isn't the best. And I suck at reading sometimes. "Next thing I know, she was going around school telling people that she gave me a blowjob, and then after I came, I punched her in the stomach and told her to go home. Okay. I confronted her about it at school, and in the ensuing altercation, the school asked her what happened. She relayed the story to them, and then they called the police. Once the police got involved, her story got really shaky, and then she admitted that the lie had snowballed, and that she had never intended for it to get this far. Thank God. The second girl had snuck out of her parents' house and was only 13. Keeping in mind that he noted his age was 17. So keep in mind that he's 17, she's 13. Me and my buddy were hanging out with a 25-year-old girl who was in the National Guard and a 35-year-old girl with two kids in a small town of a population of about 392 people at like 1 a.m. And this girl came by the house and walked into the yard and started hanging out. She claimed her parents had kicked her out. We felt bad for her, but told her that she had to leave, knowing the risks of having a teenager around at night. Eventually, I saved my number in my phone as my dad, and then texted my phone a fake message claiming it was my dad, that the police were looking for her. So she ran off. Funny thing was, the police actually were looking for her. In order to avoid getting in trouble for sneaking out, when she told her parents she had been held down... In order to avoid getting in trouble for sneaking out, she told her parents she had been held down by the two girls as me and my buddy raped her. Eventually, she changed her story to where it was just me, because the police knew my dad was a felon, and then she fessed up to lying. I almost had my entire life ruined for crimes I did not commit on two separate occasions because of girls making false rape claims. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that both of these girls were not punished. Fucking bullshit. The worst part is, almost everyone thinks I'm a fucking liar because, wow, isn't it a coincidence that two girls accused you of rape? Yeah, it's a sad fucking coincidence. And it's a huge problem with women that has to be addressed now. Alright, so that is the comment. I actually want to start out by pointing out a problem I have with the comment. At the end he says, yeah, it's a sad fucking coincidence and it's a huge problem with women that has to be addressed. I don't like grouping women into this as a whole. In the same way that I don't like feminists saying grouping men into rape, saying rape is a huge problem with men that has to be addressed. It's not a huge problem with women, it's a thing that happened to a couple individuals. This is something I personally talk about quite a bit, and it has to do with talking about the individual instead of a group. When you're talking about males and females, you can't just say, well, all men are potential rapists, because each individual is how you classify if they're a potential rapist or not. Now, everyone is a potential rapist in the fact that, guess what, we all have the tools to commit rape, but not all men are potential rapists in the fact that they're probably or even a threat to rape. You have to look at the individual. So that is a problem I have with this comment. Women, this isn't a huge problem with women. This is a problem with feminism, actually, because feminism is what's giving them the power to make these claims without being questioned and risking transdemic singer's life, his future. Risking his future because these two girls decided it was a good idea to claim rape. But why I want to talk about this is this right here, this comment is the exact reason we need to have stricter definitions of rape, and more importantly, we need to actually follow the due process of innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Even if there was one, even if this guy, Transdemic Singer, was the only person in the entire country who ever had a false rape accusation. So 2 out of, I don't know how many rape accusations there are a year, but 2 out of whatever, or 2, not in a year, sorry, in the history, 2 out of however many it is are false rape accusations. Even if that's the case, we need innocent until proven guilty. The fact that there's the possibility that this happens means we need innocent until proven guilty. You cannot trust people on their word for anything. This is not victim blaming. This is being skeptical. I am skeptical of all claims. I'm skeptical of this comment. I'm not taking this comment as fact because I don't know. I would need evidence that this actually happened. But I'm saying that this is a good example of what could easily happen and what could have easily potentially happened to this guy right here and could happen to anybody. So we need to be skeptical of people's claims. The main point to take away from this, feminists, is to stop trying to get it so that we automatically take rape as it is and say, okay, if a woman says a man rapes or accuses a man of rape, we automatically throw his ass in jail because of comments like this. No, stay away from that. That is why people don't take you seriously. That is why you create so many anti-feminists. You go after the wrong thing. You want to actually make your movement a positive thing? Redirect all your resources from this line of reasoning that you're creating right here and direct it towards something like the advancement of rape kits or evidence for rape, or being able to see if someone is raped. Dedicate your resources to that, and that is a movement I could actually support. Because, no, I don't want rapists walking around. I don't want a guy who actually committed rape to be walking around freely. I want his ass in prison for the rest of his life. But I also don't want a guy who didn't commit rape in jail for the rest of his life. So if you focus on getting better ways to prove that rape actually happened, instead of just taking it on its word and changing our whole due process, that is something I could back. I still wouldn't consider myself a feminist, but that is definitely something I could back. An anti-feminist backing something a feminist wants to do. Rape is a problem, we need to get it fixed, but the current way feminists go about doing it does not work. It needs to be fixed. Now, I thank you, Transdemic Singer. I thank you for posting this comment. Now, once again, like I said, I'm skeptical. Doesn't mean I think you're lying. It just means I don't know what to believe until more evidence is proven. But this is a very good comment to post. And seeing as it got, at the time of taking this picture, which was yesterday or 2 days ago, this has 401 thumbs up. This is something that's getting recognition, getting seen, and it needs to. There may be stuff I'm leaving out, and if this did actually happen, I am incredibly sorry, Transdemic, that you have to face something like this. No person should ever have to potentially face jail time for a crime they didn't commit. And we need more people. Your comment helped. And we need more people like that posting things and getting it aware of the problems with the current track that feminism is going down. So I thank you for your comment. Anyone who's a feminist or who supports the feminist movement who's following this video, instead of donating your money to someone like Anita Sarkeesian who's gonna bitch about video game characters being too sexy in some crappy videos, you should donate your money to the advancement of rape kits, the advancement of rape evidence, the advancement of studying rape, figuring out ways to prove rape better. That is what your money should go towards. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Check out any of these YouTubers, Thunderfoot, Shoe on Head, Sargon of Akkad, I know Bearing. I know I'm missing other YouTubers, but check them out if you're looking for good people who talk about problems with this as well. Have a nice day, guys.